Hi, welcome and thank you for clicking on this video. If you've seen my previous video, I mentioned that I was working on a 50 by 50 lot, and this is the house that I was making. I'll probably call it a lake family house or something like that, because I was aiming for, lake vibes, as you can see. Before I forgot, this is on the gallery. So if you want to download it, it's on my gallery. You can search it by my username. It's Simiegreemie or hashtag. I've started using hashtags. So yeah, you just type Simiegreemie again. Anyways, this build is actually limited, and I've only used seasons and laundry day and base game. Before I started with this idea in mind that I would only use seasons, but when I was doing the floor plan, I kind of left space for laundry room, and I didn't really think of it. I thought that the laundry room, at least the washing machine was, you know, in base game or something like that. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah. And when I started to finish the inside, I realized that, I didn't know what to do with that room again because this house is pretty big. I don't know why I made it this big, considering the fact that I've limited myself with packs, which I recommend you don't do when you limit yourself with bags, because it's better to do something smaller. Because I was getting really frustrated when I was doing it, because when I build, I don't like to repeat myself. So I don't like to repeat clutter or pictures or anything like that. I've talked about it on Twitter, but I had to do that here, so it was really really frustrating. And also, I had this big room. You don't know what I'm talking about now, but when we get to that room, I'll tell you. And I had this big room, and I didn't know what to put in it. Like, I knew I would put a dining table, but there would be a lot of empty space, but thankfully I managed to figure out what I would put in there. So yeah, there wasn't any problem with that anymore. But as you can see, I made like a tree house for the kids. I think okay, so I when I started building, I didn't really have any family in mind. It just kind of, when I got into the interior, I kind of figured out what the mom and dad would do. So mom is probably a musician. She plays violin and also piano. So yeah, that's her job. And the dad is more into science, and perhaps he's um, in astronomy career and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of put a lot of bookshelves around the house, not just to fill up the space, but because I have in mind that kids are science more science related. In my mind, they have 4 kids. So I made one room that is like for twin girls and one room for boys, but I also made like a room for baby, and that room is in parents' bedroom. So yeah, maybe they have a baby that is a boy, but he just needs to grow up. Or maybe they have 4 children and another children that is baby. So that was a mess. I'm sorry, but we are now doing the interior. I kind of got a lot of footage of me doing the exterior, just because again, the video would have been so long, and I also had issues with land painting. I don't know what it's called, but because I didn't build this in one day, when I came back, there wasn't like any land painting. I know I'm saying it wrong, but yeah, I can't remember the word. I hope you know what I'm talking about, but there was nothing there, so I had to redo all of that again. And I also changed the lake and all that kind of stuff because I wanted to have an island in the middle. I just didn't know how to make it when I make the lake. I don't know how to then undelete a part of the lake to make it like look an island. I've tried using shift and all that kind of stuff, but it just control nothing works. So I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or anything. I probably am because other people can do it, but I just don't know how to. I don't know what to press and all that kind of stuff. So if you do know, please let me know. But I managed to do it another way, and yeah. But anyways, the kitchen is really, really big, and as you can see, there are a lot of empty counters just because I didn't wanted to repeat clutter, as I said. Also, I didn't really have anything to put. I didn't want to put like some stuff that doesn't belong in this interior, so I just kind of kept it, empty. But I hope that's not a problem. I don't think leaving. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think leaving empty counters is like a problem. So, and also, as you can see, I've put a lot of sunflowers, and I just imagined that a mom of this family really, really loves sunflowers. I don't know. So I've put a lot of those around the house, like literally almost in every room. So you will see a lot of those. And here's the laundry room that I was talking about. I was kind of struggling with what colors to use for this laundry room, and also this wallpaper. I don't think I've ever used it. It's all around the house, and I did wanted to go. I did wanted to put some dark brown themes around the house. Um, but I've used this wallpaper, even though if if I've put any other um, would oh my god, I can't speak, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Anyways, let's forget about that. I'm just furnishing the laundry room. I change it a little bit later. I don't know if I recorded it or not, but I did change it a bit. And also, as you can see, there is a lot of empty space here, and I didn't know what to put. I didn't want it to repeat myself, as I said many times. So I kind of struggled, and I also wanted to use that plant that we got with Lunar Year, um, because I've never used it. So I kind of imagine that maybe mom grows her plants a bit because every mom is a gardener. Gardener, yeah, okay. And here's the living room. To be honest, I don't really like this living room. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't feel very cozy to me, but I just didn't know what to do with it. And also, the fireplace is from Parenthood, but I later realized it and changed it. So don't worry, there isn't like any Parenthood pack in this build, even though I've really struggled. I really wanted to put one. And this little area is kind of an reading area. I don't know. I tend to make those when I do big houses, just to fill up the space. I kind of imagine that big houses have always a reading place, particularly where they have peace and they can, read their books in peace and all that kind of stuff. So I don't really remember if I decorated it on camera, but okay. So here is that big place in this house. I didn't want it to put more walls and all that kind of stuff, so I left it this big. And also, yeah, when I was building, it was really frustrating me that this wasn't symmetrical. It was really frustrating. So if you are really bothered with that, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But these dining table and those couches are not symmetrical. So yeah, it bothers me a lot, but we had to deal with it because I put this bathroom like in the middle. And I also realized that at least in my mind, every bathroom needs to have at least one window, at least one small window. But yeah, and I also forgot that we had this grand piano. So when I saw it, it was like a perfect opportunity to fill up the space. So I managed to fill up this space, and I think it looks really pretty. Okay, I'm sorry if the tone of my voice changes because I was recording this voiceover last night and my computer for some reason decided to crash. I don't know why it crashed like 5 times in a row, which is insane. I don't know why it did that. So, yeah, I'm sorry if the tone changed. But, anyways, as far as I can see, we are still on the first floor, and this small kind of, yeah, again, it's kind of a resting place. It is mostly, I really love the view from this window. Like, um, I can imagine myself sitting here and just relaxing. And if only I, could have put fireplace here, it would be perfect. But um, it looks okay this way too. So, I maybe imagine that the mom loves to be here and listen to her music. It's kind of closed off, but not completely. So, she can always put some curtains or anything like that. It's not like it's real life I'm talking about, but yeah, that's I always imagine family that lives in a house and what would they be doing if they lived here, and all that kind of stuff. And here's the bathroom. It's the downstairs bathroom, so it doesn't have shower or a tub. If you are, following my videos, you would have noticed that I usually don't put bathrooms or showers in bathrooms, yeah, bathtubs or showers in, my downstairs bathroom. I just imagine that you know, if it's a real life, if you want to take a shower or anything, you would go upstairs. But it seems so. Yeah, maybe it's not a good idea to do it like that. But I can't help myself and not do it like that. So sorry. Um, okay, so this room, I actually wanted to make this room like a gaming room. So you have a chess table, and also it has a fireplace. But you have a chess table, a this game table, I guess. What else? I put this dollhouse so maybe girls can play it, and boys, whoever wants to play it. And I just filled it with a lot of musical um okay, pictures on the wall. And yeah, I don't think I've put any much details into it. I've wanted to keep it more open so that there is a lot of activities you can do. I kind of wished I could have put more activities, but I just didn't want to fill up the space that much. And I'm putting those violins here. I kind of imagine that this wood violin was made by maybe her son or her daughters. I don't know. Maybe they make it for her, so she keeps it here. And this room is actually kind of like a movie room. um I just I love it because it has those windows, and if it's a movie room, you probably would need to have you would probably make a room darker so it's more enjoyable when you watch the movie. But if it's in the day, I think it looks so pretty. And it is kind of okay. So I thought that I would make this room that is next to it, on the left, that I would make it a bathroom, but I just didn't want it to make like four bathrooms. It just seemed like it didn't needed to be that many, so I kind of turned it into an office for the father. It is a bit awkward because you would have to walk through the movie room to get to the office, but it's The Sims, it works. So also, yeah, I forgot to mention, but the bathrooms are upstairs, and there is like one bathroom that is for the kids, and then there is a bathroom that can be entered from the parents' room, so that's their bathroom. Yeah, but here is that office. I've tried to put a lot of kind of astronaut science decorations, as you can see. So it is a pretty small space, so I didn't really have much things to put. I kind of fill it always with flowers and all that kind of stuff. I think I later went on into debug menu, and then I added, we actually have a lot of kind of space related pictures in the debug menu, and I completely forgot about those. So yeah, I kind of went on later and put those pictures around the house. There aren't so many, but yeah. And here is the girl's bedroom. I think this is like really cute bedroom. It is of course pink and purple and all that kind of stuff, but I really really love it. It's so cute. I love those tables. Also, I imagined that maybe one of the girls really likes to play guitar, so she's like her mother, a musician, and one girl likes to paint, so she has that tablet that you can paint. Maybe isn't really into maybe she's more into modern art, so maybe graphic art and all that kind of stuff, so she does that there. And I also didn't give them a computer, I just gave them a laptop. So um and yeah, I just cluttered it up a bit. I didn't put I think I did cluttered this table, but I don't know. I also wanted to put a lot more decorations on this nightstand, but I realized that I didn't have any because of the limited stuff that I chose. So yeah, I didn't put many of those. Um, I was also limited with pictures, so you can see that I've put some posters and that kind of fashion. Oh my god, I can't talk. Fashion related picture. Yeah, I just didn't really have any kind of girl. I wanted to put something musical, but all those pictures that are related to music are a bit, I would say, more serious for like adults than for kids. So I just didn't want it to either repeat myself or put those pictures there. So, okay, and here's the boys' bedroom. So I imagine that maybe boys, maybe they, okay, maybe they have one boy, and as I said in the beginning, they might have two boys or one boy, and the baby is a boy, so when he grows up, he will be living here and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, I imagine that this one boy is into gaming, and he maybe records videos of him playing games and all that kind of stuff. So he has, a computer to play them on, and a PlayStation. But when I went to, put like a console, I couldn't find it. And I was really disappointed because I thought that we got at least one console with base game, but we didn't. We got it with City Living, I think. And it was really, really annoying because, I really thought that we had it in base game. So, yeah, it was really, really frustrating. And this space just looks kind of, dumb and empty because I didn't have my console, but yeah, I just left it here. And I just put that, I don't know how it's called, Alexa? I don't know, I'm sorry. Um, I've just put it here and pretended that it was a console. And here is the parents' bedroom. This bedroom is in a really awkward shape. I'm sorry that I made it this way, but I tried to fill it up. It was, yeah, I've struggled with. I didn't know what I wanted to put on that wall, and then I remembered that I didn't put nightstand or closet on it or anything, and so I just changed a lot of things. I also gave like kind of a working table for the mother, maybe, so she can maybe record and produce her music here if she wants to. But yeah, there is a lot of errors in this room just because I was really, really struggling with what I would put in here. But I kind of made this room really, really brown, and I really liked it. I actually, I think I said that already, but I've put a lot of browns around the house, and I don't think I've ever done a build that is based with a lot of brown colors. So yeah, this was really, really interesting. I don't know why I love building with mainly those colors, but it just always feels cozy when I build with them. So I always try to use a lot of them. So yeah, I'm sorry if you are not into wood things, but I just really love them. So yeah, I didn't actually play test it. If I've put a violin on the table, and I didn't really play tested it if the sim can, uh, you know, still use it, or you have to put it on the floor. But hopefully, you can. So yeah, I'm just hoping that you can. And again, I repeated these pictures, and then I went on to do the baby room. This room is really, really small, and it's so cute. Of course, it's in yellow colors. I don't know whatever I do a nursery room, I always make it in yellow colors. I don't know, it just feels really, really cute and cozy. And if I put pink or blue colors, even though it doesn't matter, but it just always reminds me that it's, a girl or a boy. But if I put yellow, it doesn't matter. I don't know, I'm sorry. And I was struggling with decorations, what decorations to put on the walls. It kind of looked empty, so I threw a lot of stuff around here so that it doesn't feel as empty as it does. And then I went back outside, and I've furnished the backyard, the balconies also. And yeah, on the balconies, I actually didn't have much things to put, just sitting areas. So but on the balcony that is not this. This is like more a calm. Oh my god, I can't speak. I'm so sorry. This balcony, I don't think they use it very much. Perhaps maybe when they have guests over and they want to enjoy nature. So yeah, but this balcony, I can imagine that the mom uses this balcony more. Like this is her area again, because it has a lot of activities and all that kind of stuff, and she goes and plays her music here or something like that. So yeah, maybe that's for her, but not only for her, of course. Her kids can use it. There is like this painting thing. Oh my god, I can't speak. And okay, so my computer crashed again. I'm so sorry. But we are doing this Treehouse. It is basically for kids. They maybe have a play date here or something, for camping or anything like that. Whatever you want them to have here. I think it's really, really cute. I've tried to put a lot of clutter around it, but yeah, so we are getting to the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I am really looking forward to see what you guys think of this house. Again, it's on the gallery. If you want to download it, just use my username Simiegreemie or the hashtag Simiegreemie. I started using it again, not again, for the first time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun.